Shalom. All praises, glory, and honors to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Rakakodash, and double honors to the apostles and to the elders of Great Millstone, peace and salutations to the elect. I am your brother Macaulay from the Great Millstone Jamaica camp, with an endless year to feed the potential electric spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai. And I want to say a couple of things on this video that I'm about to play on the screen, and grab me a couple of scriptures and close out, So, without any further ado, let me just play it right.
Criminal Putin, come out of Ukraine, seize the war, stop killing of innocent people and innocent people. You murderer, this ambassador, tell him, they will say I'm a murderer, butcher, let them fire shot, butcher.
National Party Media Unit.
So let me play that right.
Criminal Putin, come out of Ukraine, seize the war, stop killing of innocent people and innocent people. You murderer, this ambassador, tell him.
Alright, no, no, where should I start? You see, our praises to Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai again. No, see, this is the power of the media, and this is the power of the media perception. Especially over here in the West, we have been taught to think only one way, and is the way of how the leaders want us to think, not to think freely or independently within the confines of the word of Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai. We were taught that whatever the TV, which growing up they call it the television, is displaying before your eyes. That's what it is. Now, what you're always seeing is not necessarily always the truth on your television. See, because you have these people here do not understand geopolitics in any way, shape, or form. They don't understand these chess moves that they are been playing in the earth, but their favorite media outlets like Cartoon News Network, CNN, the BBC, even like the TVJ here. See, they have been reporting what has been fed to them via the powers that be, and the powers that be, they're gonna push a narrative, of they being the good people, and Russia being the bad people. No, I'm not justifying Russia in any way, shape, or form, because guess what? They are also the goddamn devil, They are Edomites, man. The so-called white people, they are, what should I say? They are the vessels of wrath, as the scripture would say, fitted for destruction. You understand? And that's the Heavenly Father's word. I can't say anything different, from what the word is saying, because the word is true. And if you object to what the word is saying, then you're a liar. But nevertheless, see, over the years, these men have their what should I say? Their agendas. Yeah, that's the right word. Their agendas, in how to basically, take down countries or nations, so-called, and to set up their regime, so on and so forth. Now, a lot of you on the West here, you miss the mark in why Russia running on Ukraine. And Russia running on Ukraine, they're making it seem like it's the worst thing. You have people that still live in Kiev, and they're living good, uploading videos on the internet same way, speaking about Russia. Russia ain't doing anything that's really that bad. It's the only way they find a little bit resistance. They say, Putin is basically saying, look, put down your arms. And, some men died. Yes, okay. I'm not going to say no men died, But the casualties, you're not hearing about people dying in the thousands and shit. Yes, shells hit places and stuff. See, but you have to understand the reason for that, man. There are motives behind things. See, because I would play a video, but I don't want to get another strike with Putin speaking. Basically, he was saying, look, they ain't setting up ballistic missile sites around US. And you know, US for years US been trying to do that shit in Poland. They're trying to do that in Ukraine. You know, NATO is on his border and shit. See, but you know what my point is, you know, the media, your favorite media outlet, you know, basically they are programming you people to only think one way. And this is what you get. This woman here, an ignorant woman who should be at home taking care of the kids, cooking dinner for her husband, and that homo there on the other side, go back and talk about, what's his name? Andrew Willis, man. You know, your favorite prime minister. Go on, spill some more beans on him. Don't push up your nose in the geopolitical, you know, these geopolitical events that you have no understanding of. Even myself, I barely speak about it because guess what? I understand perfectly that World War III won't start in Europe and it will start in the Middle East. However, you know, these things are the building up for what's to come. You understand? So we're going to pull some scriptures, man. You know, we're going to pull some scriptures, guys. You know, this is a time where you have to be queued up in the spirit, you know, to stay focused on what's happening. So this is Ephesians chapter 6, verse 11. It says, put on the whole armor of the Most High, that he may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. Now, when we look up that word wiles, when we look up that word wiles, from G3180, it says methodia, methodia, right? If I'm pronouncing it correctly, and it says cunning art, deceit, craft, trickery. Yeah. So this is a deception. We have what you call it, a major economic crisis that's happening right now in the world. You know, and I said it, major economic crisis, and these things are to deceive you, are to turn your attention from these things. You know, we have a failed state. Babylon the Great is a failed state, and because Babylon the Great is a failed state, every economy is a failed state because they are tied into Babylon the Great economy, right? So yeah, we have a problem there again, right? So it says, put on, Ephesians 6 verse 11, put on the whole armor of the Most High, that he may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. So these things that are happening is pure left-hand energy. It's witchcraft. There's a whole lot of witchcraft game playing against you people, but you don't see it because, you know, what you was taught on your media outlets, you know, it's just that way. See, what you have to know is the narrative of the Holy Scriptures, man. But rightly so, you know, you can cuss Putin, you can cuss all of them, you know. See, but that doesn't make America right. And if you cuss America, that doesn't make Putin right. See, they're all devils, man. The Heavenly Father set them up to destroy themselves. As the Lord said, if Satan divided against itself, his kingdom shall not stand. That's prophecy. This is what you're seeing here before your eyes. This is pure prophecy playing out before your eyes, man. You understand? And we deal with these spiritual wickedness, man. Pure left-hand energy coming out over you people. Putting a lot of you to sleep even more. So verse 13, it says, wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. It says, stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth. So you need to know the truth. So John 17 verse 17, sanctify them through thy truth. Thy word is truth. At the end of the day, if you ain't following what the word is saying, guess what? You ain't following the truth. And that's the truth. You know? The Lord says he's against Gog, which is Russia. So we are against God. We are only celebrating the fact that, look, Russia is now making move against against a key part of the enemy structure, which is Babylon the Great. Remember, Babylon the Great is where we have faced our captivity, our major captivity as a people. That's the reason why you have men like Bob Marley come out and sing Buffalo Soldier in the Heart of America. Yeah? See? It says, stand ye therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. And have, it says, above all, take the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench the fiery darts of the wicked. Yeah? Faith. See, and they're throwing all that darts at you, man, to confuse you people, to get you misguided, misleaded from the path that the Lord has set before us, man. That's what they're doing. Get to eventually, they're going to try to eventually get you people to become carnal, you know, come up against Jake. You will becoming carnal so that they can be justified in destroying your asses, man. That's where they're going with it, man. Right? It says, verse 17, and take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of the Most High. The sword. So this is our defense against these things, man. The word. We know that the World War III must come. You know, the scriptures, it is written, the second war is past, and behold, the third war cometh quickly. Yes, the third war cometh quickly. There's going to be wars and rumors of wars. Didn't the scripture speak about that? Yeah? But we are not supposed to be, you know, on any of these Edomite nation's side at any given point in time. We're supposed to be on the Lord's side. You know? But giving thanks to the Lord that He's now bringing down our enemies right before our eyes. That's what we're supposed to be doing. You know, coming up or calling Putin murderer. So you say that Biden ain't a murderer? You saying Donald Trump ain't a murderer? What about President Bush? Which of you went out, you know, when the son Bush was going around throughout Iraq and stuff, destroying people? Which one of you came out and protest that they were murderers? Wasn't they taking the lives of other people, man? By the millions? As Cat Williams had said, you know, the government basically what they are still doing down in Afghanistan, in Iraq, Salakia, in Iraq. And he was saying that we ain't shooting their military, we're killing them. People walking around in sweat top and stuff. And he also said, if you think I'm lying, you tell me. This was on a stand-up comedy. So you tell me the color of the Iraqi uniform. Nobody could tell him. He said, I'll wait. See, because you Americans, for the most part, you Americans are ignorant as motherfuckers. Pardon my language. You know, for the most part, you Americans, you are so ignorant and full of yourselves, man. Especially in this day and age, where you have information flowing through, you know, the earth. Is the more the more the information is coming out, more knowledge is increasing, is the more a lot of you getting dumb and stupid, man. You see, because what you are receiving, what you're eating, that spiritual bread that you're eating, that spiritual bread that you're eating ain't right, man. You know, it's spiritual wicked bread you're eating. You know, spiritual wickedness in high places. Scriptures I just read it. That's the bread that you're eating. You're eating off Esau's table, man. You're not eating from the table of the Lord, man. Are you gonna be judged by it? You know. Oh shit! I had another scripture that I wanted to bring out, but I can't remember. Seeing, so don't follow the media. Don't follow the media narrative, man. Follow the narrative of the scriptures, man. Right? No, 2 Corinthians 2 verse 11, it says, "Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices," man. We understand the propaganda train. We understand what's happening, man. We ain't ignorant of what this man is doing. We understand perfectly what he's doing. You know? So we ain't gonna run up and, oh, get out of Ukraine, you murderer. Even your prime minister came over, oh, we are condemned this and can you go up against Russia, man? Can you go up against the bear? You know? What standing army do you have to go up against Russia? Talking shit. You know, instead you should be here saying, oh, Yahweh Hashem, Yahshua, Babakwasha, bring down our enemies, deliver us, please, and set up a righteous kingdom, man. You're condemning Russia like you can fight against Russia. Even the regular Jake out here, a lot of regular Jake out here have been like, hey, Andrew, let's shut your fucking mouth. How dare you get involved in Russia and Ukraine mix? And America? What power do you have? What standing army do you have? You have nothing, man. You have absolutely nothing. So shut your fucking mouth, man. You know? Pardon my French, man, but you know, it is what it is. See, I think I'm going to close off with the scripture here. Luke chapter 10, verse 21. In that hour Yahweh shall rejoice in spirit and said, I thank thee, O Father, Lord of heaven and earth, that thou hast hid these things from the wise and prudent, and hast revealed them unto babes, even so, Father, for so it seemed good in thy sight. All things are delivered to me of my Father, and no man knoweth who the Son is but the Father, and who the Father is but the Son, and he to whom the Son will reveal. And he turned him unto his disciples and said privately, Blessed are the eyes which see the things that ye see, for I tell you that many prophets and kings have desired to see those things which ye see, and have not seen them, and to hear those things which ye hear, and have not heard them. So we, being men of the Lord, the hopeful elect, we are blessed to see these things and understand them perfectly. See, that's the reason why we don't get worked up like a lot of people. Oh shit, Russia starting World War III. Oh, World War. You're in the beginning stages for a while now. The Lord is just turning up the heat. See, but you have to understand that, look, before World War III can actually happen, you have another major prophecy that has to be fulfilled, which is that implantable device under the skin, man. Revelation 13, verse 16. Go and read it, man. That's another major prophecy that has to be implemented first. And then we know that World War III is not going to start up in Europe, as I said before. It's going to be started in the Middle East. How it's going to happen? Let me get that. In Jeremiah. All right. Bear with me 1 second. I think it's 49 verse 20. See, if the Father given us all the information that we have, that we need, yeah, to basically guide us through the valley of the shadow of this death, man. So this is on Jeremiah 49 verse 20 says, Therefore hear the counsel of the Lord that he had taken against Edom, and his purpose is that he had proposed against the inhabitants of Teman. It says, Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. And who is the least of the flock? Them gutterats, man, the so-called Jews. They're gonna draw out Babylon the Great. They're gonna draw out this war. You don't really hear these gutterats being mentioned up in Europe at this very moment. See, you have to put these. Yeah, well, let me correct myself. The Lord have to bless you with the spiritual eyes to put these and the spiritual ears and the spiritual understanding to put these puzzle pieces together, man. You're not hearing the gutterats being mentioned up in Ukraine at this very moment. See, so we know that this is a hype, man. See. This is a hype. This is to help damage the economy, to help further the inflation as well. Then the blame game's gonna start. Both of them are on it, man. Both Russia and America. See, this is a big world stage for the elites, man. And more bigger to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. You have to understand what's taking place, man. Jeremiah 49 verse 20 says, Therefore hear the counsel of the Lord that he had taken against Edom, and his purposes that he had proposed against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them. missiles. It says the earth is moved at the noise of their fall, at the cry, the noise thereof was heard in the Red Sea. Because when the missiles hit, man, when the missiles hit Babylon the Great, there's going to be a mighty shaking in the earth. And it's going to be a nuclear fallout, man. You know? But Babylon the Great is America. That's going to be the place where, you know, it's going to be like, you know, the oven for the war, man. How much square feet of land, how much thousands of square feet of land being on fire. So the epicenter is going to be in the Middle East, and then it's going to span to America. You know, oh virgin daughter of Babylon who have never been touched, you know, who have no loss of children. These things are written in the scriptures, man. So they're going to have to be fulfilled. They're going to have to be fulfilled. Anyway, I think that's the point. You know, I can go on and on and on. But I want to say shalom. I hope that this lesson has been an edifying one.